Good morning. We are here this morning. We're going to ride. Foggy days are one of my favorite days to ride. I just love the still quietness, especially when things have dried up a little, but yet it's still a little foggy, and the thump, thump, thump of the hoofs on the trail is just fabulous. So here are my brushes. We're going to brush her down. Lord knows what she got into, but she's a little dirty. Maybe shavings. I like to get up behind her ears. I think she likes that. We use two hands. We cover more ground. In addition to cleaning your horse, brushing also stimulates the muscles. She's been standing around, all night in the cold. And we stimulate the muscle to get a little blood in it. We will do, once we get inside, we will do a little in-hand work, which will also get around and bent. And listening to my legs, I think we'd like to try a canter today, if we can get enough hind end engagement. Big sister. Hind end engagement. Her top line is coming in. This right here, if you can see it, it used to be a bigger dip. So it's coming in. This is the part here that I really would like to come in. And as you can see, she's losing her hair a little bit. The days are starting to get a little longer. And by the time we have the longest day of the year, she will be sleek and shiny. So as I go around, I kind of massage the muscles a little bit. I gotta get my stool. I can stand on it a little better. Get her hind end. Oh, looks like she's paying attention to something over there. We might have a little energy today. Oh, big sister. Maybe get a bucket of play. I think she likes when I massage her big muscle groups. And then she gives us a chew, which means she's happy about all that. And we go to the other side. And the same thing happens again. Yeah, that's a good stretch there. My friends used to laugh at me when I stood on the stool. But I just need that little extra, boost me up over the top, see what's going on up here. I always want to check your horse's skin, especially in the hind end, where it can get dry possibly. I want to make sure there's no pimples or skin fungus. I want to make sure we get all these little muscles in the legs. Kind of rub them, get a little blood going. Okay, now what we do is pick the feet. Everything comes in order, and she knows what's coming next. We like her to know our routines. Pick up. And she's a good girl. Okay. Sometimes she'll pull away from me, and to remind her I'm still here and I'm still busy, I just give her a poke in the belly, just like that, and she remembers herself. Oh, big sister, she remembers herself, gets back in line. Okay. Feet look good, trim looks good. Now we'll put on her saddle and get tacked up. I do like to wash her face when there's a little bit of eye gunk. Sometimes the wind blows. I just ask her to put her head down for me. eyes. So, saddle blanket. I use a nice fluffy wool pad. Usually before I put it on her, I will fluff it up with a curry comb, brush out some of the dirt that's dried up from last time. Saddle frontwards, not backwards. Okay, now we need the stool once again. We like to pick it up, make sure it's in the wither good, pulled back slightly, behind the shoulder. There we go. Now we need a girth. Now my horse, I can put on the girth, tighten the girth either side, either way. She does not make a fuss. Some horses, you can only do it on the left. I say you need to do everything all the time. That way we're never surprised at the unexpected. Now with her long wintry hair, maybe you'll see it, as I stick my fingers on here to test the tightness of the girth. Sometimes her hair gets stuck and it pinches, and she doesn't like that too much. So I try to be real careful about that. I should probably put on some leg wraps, just for legs. Cold day, legs need a little support. Okay, this is a leg wrap. It goes on like a roll of toilet paper. That is what I've always been taught. You take this little part here. Some people don't know how to do this. You take this little part here at the end and you put it in between. You can feel on the inside of the leg, there's like a space between the bone and the tendon. And that's where that goes. And you start nice and easy. You pull from the front of the leg, not behind. And you unwrap your roll of toilet paper. Just like that. And then you get underneath one time, nice and even, and you roll back up the leg. So you get a nice, easy, that's very nice. I did a great job there. So let's do the other side. Again, we start from the inside of the leg, right at the tendon, below the knee. Get a nice, firm, and then start down. There we go. Nice, even leg wrap. First, we need a bridle. This is a bridle, a snaffle bridle. They call it a snaffle because it's got a snaffle bit. Very easy. One link snaffle bit. This is a cavesson nose band and a brow band to keep it in place. When I first start, I put the reins on my shoulder. They stay put there. She knows it's coming. She's gonna get some water. I always have a bucket of water ready for my horse to drink because she drinks it. If she didn't drink it, no problem, I'd use it for my bit. But I know she likes to drink it, and it's good for them to stay hydrated. So I dipped the bit, make it nice and wet. We ask nicely, because this is a privilege to do this. This is not a right. I don't own her. She is my friend, and we treat her as such, very respectfully, and in turn, we have respect from her. I like to make sure this is on one notch. I don't like my noseband too tight. She needs to take a piece of sugar with it and be able to eat it. And this buckle here, I like it also on the first notch. It should have at least a fist underneath her neck, so it's not too tight. She can breathe. Very important. Okay. All right. So we're all ready to go. I've got my boots on. We've got our bridle on. Got my gloves on. I got my sugar in my pocket. We're going to go through the barn to the covered arena and see if we can't get some riding in.